Hello again, Canby. It's Kyle Lang with the Canby Area Chamber here, and we are going to get to know a little bit more about the Canby Liquor Store and its owner, Heather Doern. Thanks for joining us.
I'm Heather Doern from the Canby Liquor Store, right here in Canby in the Fred Meyer Shopping Center. The biggest thing that we had to do is we actually had to shorten our business hours, and the reason is just to be able to go with the CDC guidelines of making sure that we don't have too many people in the store, as well as maintaining a 6-foot distance between customers and our staff. We had to shorten our hours, so we're only open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 7, and Sundays are 12 to 4, and that allows us to be able to come in before and after hours to make sure that our shelves are stocked, and then also to make sure that our staff isn't getting burnt out. It's a huge thing that most of us are parents, so we're all working in the store while we have children at home. So we're trying to make sure that we can keep that balance. We also have cute little stickers that are on, fireball stickers that are on our floors that remind people where that 6 feet mark is. We did put up the plexiglass, as most retailers did, just to make sure. We call it our cough barrier. And then we sanitize everything. We ask customers to use our sanitizing station, which is our homemade hand sanitizer. The reason of the bright yellow is that's a little Hawaiian Tropics aloe vera gel mixed with 190 proof grain alcohol. And then we also have our guidelines before people enter the store that we ask them to read, just to remind them of what our expectations are and what the things that we're required to be able to have for CDC guidelines. It is, and one thing that we just actually had a staff meeting about yesterday is we were noticing that as these weeks have gone on, people are becoming a little bit more casual, and so all of a sudden, people are coming in groups of 5 and 6 people. Once you enter into our store, it's our responsibility to make sure that people are maintaining a social distance, even if you came in together. So we just imposed that we can only have 2 people at a time per party entering into the store to make sure that we are able to remain being opened. We were never considered as an essential business. We were just granted the opportunity to remain open if we follow CDC guidelines. So we're asking people, don't ruin it for us and don't ruin it for our city. Just do as we ask and come in small pairs or by yourself. We have continued to bring in new hard spirits, new beers, new ciders, mead, which is really fun, that new honey wine. We're having a lot of fun. Customers are coming in and they're wanting to know what kind of cocktails they can craft at home, since they can't go to their local bars and restaurants where they used to get these crafted cocktails. So just yesterday, we actually got in the new Captain Morgan's Orange Vanilla. We have a whole slew of really easy recipes to be able to come up with something that's going to be really refreshing and fun. We also have new beers. We're constantly growing our beer selection. So Boneyard just came out with their first canned beer. They used to always be on tap, so we have the RPM in. We also have the Barley Brown, that's in as well. As well as something that's really important to share is we have a lot of customers that are coming in looking for that grain alcohol that are not drinkers per se, or coming in to buy anything to be able to consume for themselves. But we're teaching people how they can make the homemade hand sanitizers and spray sanitizers. So we have a lot of that on hand right now as well, just to make sure that we keep everybody sanitized and safe. There's one thing that I forgot to tell you that is something that we were able to implement through the OLCC. We are now offering curbside service. So for anybody that doesn't want to physically come into the store, because maybe they have people at home that they need to maintain a health with, or for themselves. So if anybody does not want to come into the store themselves, they can give us a call and we can have everything prepared and ready. We can take their credit code over the phone, or we can do it at the curb. And there's a lot of customers that we're just bringing items out. They open their trunk, they show us their ID, and we're able to put it in so that they can just safely drive away. So that's something new and as a temporary offering that we're able to offer for the community. The most important thing that I really want to say is that my husband Andy and I, we would not be here if it wasn't for our amazing staff. They have all given up this change of their lives. We have children that are trying to educate themselves online at home, and we're trying to juggle so that we can be here. So we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. The outpouring from the community as they come in, I feel like customers are sharing their gratitude with us for being here, and it just is a heartwarming situation, as well as we wouldn't be here if customers weren't coming in. So I just absolutely love our town of Canby and how everybody really works together.
And so that's a wrap on our video, getting to know Canby Liquor Store and a little bit more about Heather and Andy Doern. We want to thank them for being Canby Area Chamber of Commerce members, and we figured this video was an important one, considering that beer, liquor, and wine is now, from what I hear on social media, basically an essential food group. So take care, Canby.